to my house. I've got a few bits and pieces out of the fridge and I'm just wondering what to do with them. So I'm going to show you what I've got, and then I'm just going to sort of, do something. I've got an aubergine and some peppered smoked mackerel fillets, some lemon because it's a bit of fish, isn't it? So yeah, some goat's cheese and some mushrooms, and got some beetroot, but I'm not sure what I can do with that beetroot. So I'm going to see if I can put together like a little starter for tea tonight. So if you're a bit high, aren't you? I need to bring you down a bit. Let's try that. Where are you? Still a bit high, aren't you? Hang on a minute. Sorry about this. I will get myself a blooming stand at some point instead of fiddling around with tins. What am I like? Right, so I think you can see me now. That's a bit better. Right, so I've got this aubergine. Where are you? There. And I'm going to top it. So take off the top, and then I'm literally going to slice it down lengthways. And I just want, this is for 2 people, so I just want 4 slices. Okay. Then years ago you used to salt your aubergine to bring out the moisture, but I'm not so sure that you actually need to do that. I don't know. I don't know whether you do or you don't, to be honest, but I'm not going to do it. What I'm going to do is spray my pan with some fry light. Then I'm going to get a little bit of cumin, and a little bit of medium curry powder, because I think it just needs a little bit of spice to give it a little bit of flavour, you know. So what I'm going to do is put that in the pan. And I'm not putting too much in because I don't want it to be, you know, overpowering of curry. So get some heat on. I'm just going to get out my oil again, and I'm just going to spray the aubergine on one side. That's it. And then I'm just going to cook that off in my pan while I open up my mackerel. Now, this is so cheap. I get this, you can get this wherever, Lidl's, Tesco's. In the fridge section it comes you know, fresh from the fridge, and it's literally, in some cases, not even a couple of quid. It is really cheap, but difficult to open, of course. So open up your fish, which is in a blinking blister packet. Oh my days, honestly. Try again. Good God. Here we are. Now, the fish comes, if you've not had this before, like that, and it's got the skin on the back. Can you see? Now, I don't particularly like the skin, so I always take the skin off because I don't want that. And then what I do is give it to the dog, but she's not around at the moment. Right, so let's take this bit off as well. So I'm taking off my skin from the back, like so. Just get rid of this. Then what I'm going to do is like flake the fish, and this is already pre-cooked. You can eat this as it is. Delicious, lovely. You can put that in a salad to go, you know, for lunch, for work. You will stink the office out a little bit, but hey ho, who cares? So yeah, so break it up into sort of bite-sized pieces, and then what I'm going to do once I've done that, I've got it all here, see? I'm going to get my lemon and I'm going to just give that a squeeze of lemon. Now, you don't need to season this because it's got all the pepper already on it. It's, you know, just going to wash my hands, and then I'm going to get some tongs and I'm going to turn over my aubergine. Like so. There we go. Smooth that. Then I'm going to open up my beetroot, which I've bought cooked beetroot. It's not pickled, it's just been pre-cooked, so I haven't had to go through the messy business of peeling it and getting completely red fingers in the process. When you know what it's like when you do beetroot, you've got to be really, really careful. I mean, you've still got to be pretty careful even now that it's cooked, because it will stain your fingers. So what I would suggest is you wear some gloves. So I'm going to wear my marigolds because I really don't want to go to work with beetroot red fingers. I mean, if you don't mind, then, you know, don't bother with the gloves. I've now lost the bloody scissors. I have the scissors. Where are they? Oh, here they are. And we're going to open up the beetroot. Now, I think I'm just going to do this over the sink because I don't know if any juice is going to come out. Just in case. There's quite a few in here. I bought mine in Lidl's, but there's 2, 4, 6, there's 8 beetroots in a pack, and they're a reasonable size. But as you can see, they are still a bit juicy. And all I'm going to do is slice those down into quite nice size slices, like so. And then I'm going to pop those on top of my aubergine. Like that. Now I can take these off. Now to that, I'm going to be adding my mackerel fillets. Can you see? I'll pick you up in a minute and show you. Quite a lot here. I think that's enough. Then I'm just going to give it a final little squeeze the lemon. I've got blooming Pip come out there. Oh, get him out. And I'm going to get my goat's cheese. Lordy, lordy. Why is everything so difficult to open? Maybe I just don't open things very well. As you can see, this is quite a quick starter. I'm going to take that off, turn that off the heat now, because I think the underside of that aubergine is getting pretty dark cooked. Now, got my goat's cheese. This is quite a soft goat's cheese. And all I'm going to do is cut some slices of the goat's cheese. And it's a French goat's cheese with herbs in it. And I'm just going to put some on top of the rest of this aubergine and the fish and everything, like so. Then, once I've done that, I'm going to pop that under the grill. I just need to wipe my hands. I think the cheese was about £1.70. I think, excuse me a minute while I make a noise. I'm just going to put the grill on. I think so I think the cheese was £1.70. I think the mackerel was, let's say a couple of quid. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Aubergine was 50p. Beetroot's £1, £5.50. So say 6 quid. So 3 quid per person for a really good and filling starter. I don't think that's bad, 3 quid for a starter. If you're doing, you know, a little romantic dinner, or if you've got people coming round, that's what it looks like at the moment. So you've got your aubergine and your beetroot, your mackerel, and then you've got your goat's cheese on top. If you don't like goat's cheese, then you could use any sort of cheese. You could sort of grill some halloumi and put halloumi. Oh, where you gone? Put some halloumi on there. That would be rather tasty. I love a bit of squeaky cheese. Or you could just put a little bit of grated cheese on there, you know. If you're a veggie, you could put vegetarian cheese on there. You know, just whatever cheese you like, really. Just don't go overly mad with it. Goat's cheese. 30 grams of goat's cheese is 76 calories. There's 150 grams in there, and I've used half of it, maybe just slightly over half of it, and that's for 2 people. Right, so is my grill hot? Yeah. So I'm going to whack that onto the grill, and I'm going to leave that to heat up a little bit under there. And I'm just going to sort of, you know, say to you, I do a lot of my cooking. Sorry, let's get up here. I do a lot of my cooking. Oh, I didn't use the mushrooms. Oh well. I do a lot of my cooking by, I sort of have ingredients and I sort of put it in the fridge and whatever. And then I think, oh, what can I have for tea tonight? And I just sort of throw stuff together. And do you know what? That would be really nice in a wrap. Once that comes out, place that in a wrap, roll it, you know, roll it up, and I think that would be absolutely lovely done in a wrap. In fact, I think I might do it in a wrap. It would be really nice. I think, yeah. I mean, you're going to have to, you know, this is for a special occasion, I suppose. You'd have to sin it, or you would have to have this as your your A, and you could have the cheese as your A and your B choice. You know, if you did that, then that would work out well for you if you're on Slimming World. I have no idea with Weight Watchers, I'm afraid, how you would work that out. Calories, obviously you count the calories, but yeah, you could definitely, if you were on Weight Watchers. Something else I can't open. I can't open the bloody thing. Does anybody else have this? I end up cutting below it because I give up with this. I can't do it. So yeah, so if you use, as I said, you could use it as your A and your B choice, I think, or sin it. No, it's not happening. It's coming off. Bloody thing. It's off. Now these are seeded tortilla wraps, ideal for enchiladas, fajitas and sandwich wraps. And one of these wraps is 190 calories. Can you see that there? Yeah. So all you're going to do is get your wrap. You don't have to do it as a wrap, don't forget. You can just have it as it is, as a starter. I'm going to get some plates so I can plate up. I've got these plates. I've got six of these plates. They're square, look, can you see? And they're sort of a pale green. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. And I bought these from the car boot sale, God, years and years ago. And they're IKEA. And for the 6 plates, and I haven't broken one of them, which is pretty amazing for me, because I've had these for about 6 years. I think I paid £1 for the 6. So they've been real good. I've had my money's worth. Right, I'm going to bring it down here a little bit again. So there you go. So let's have a quick look, see what's happening. I mean, that goat's cheese isn't going to really melt. It's just soft, and I think it's just going to sort of spread into the wrap bread, and it will just be really, really nice. You know, if you want cheese that's melting, then obviously you'd have to put in a little bit of cheddar, or 25 grams of cheddar or something like that, to get that to melt in there. Right, so well, I'll do it the 2 ways. Tidy up a little bit. God, I was a bit messy in the kitchen. Right, let's get rid of this, and then I can show you. You'll be able to see what's going on. Pop that there for now. So, how's that? Back of a lemon. Don't want to be looking at the back of a lemon, do you? So I've got my wrap. So said wrap. That is all now lovely and done. Let's get something to get them out with. I think I might try and use this. So, oh dear, hang on. Oh, oh. There is your aubergine with your mackerel, your beetroot, your goat's cheese. I'm just going to give it a little sprinkle of lemon, and then to that I'm going to add, if I can find some, of course I've only got a new packet. Wouldn't have one already opened, would I? No, don't be silly. Got some natural yogurt. Give it a little bit of a stir. Oh, let's turn that off. Put a spoonful in there. And to that, I'm going to add a little bit of Scotch bonnet to give it a bit of a kick. Not a lot, just a little bit. because I don't like it too hot, but this stuff is lethal, so you don't need a lot. Give that a stir. I would suggest you taste it. And just wait a little minute, because you know what chili's like. No, I could have a little bit more. Because sometimes you put it in, you taste it, and you taste it too quick. Do you know what I mean? You need to wait for that chili to kick in. Right, I'm going to just season that with a little bit of pepper. So that's my little, like, just quick dressing. Oh, God. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that on. Like so. I need a knife. Then I'm just going to literally wrap that up and turn it over. And I'm going to cut it on the angle. And there we have it. That's what it looks like inside. So that's one way of having it. With a little green salad on the side. And then you could put another little, you can put a little bit more of your dressing there as well. Just to, you know, to dip in if you want a little bit more of that. So that's one way of having it. And then the other way would be basically just to put a little bit of your dressing on a plate. Then add onto your dressing one of your stacks. And this is for Jace, so he'll manage 2 of these. There's your other stack. I've just dropped a bit, so pop that back on. And there we have it. Tidy that up a bit. There we go. And there we have it. There's the other way that you could have it. So that's just a quick, you know, example of what you can do by using up bits and pieces that you've got in your fridge that you might think, my God, these things are never going to go together. How am I going to make a meal out of that? You know, that would be a really nice little starter with one, or as I've done it there, that would be a quite nice main with lots of salad. You could have a really good main with that. That would fill me up quite easily as a main meal. So yes, so give it a go and see what you think. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, tell all your friends, and catch me later. Bye.